Good evening, Harry.
You hearing me, neighbor?
Loud and clear. How are you?
A little tired tonight, neighbor. A little tired.
Well, the YouTubers, the TikTokers should know that you're live on YouTube, right?
Yes, neighbor.
Yes, you're not on TikTok at all. We're streaming live on YouTube at the same time. So you are managing that channel over there, sir. How are things over there?
Well, not too bad, not too bad. We know the growth is coming, but
Yes,
always thinking of the YouTubers, neighbor. They're with us. They're growing.
yes.
TikTok, you just might be having some serious company very soon.
Wow.
But we'll be monitoring it and enjoying the company over here, neighbor.
Well, that's fantastic. Say hi to the friends. Say hi to the friends over there for me. Make sure.
Definitely will do, neighbor.
Yeah. Harry, would you put in context for us the NaRRA bill? Get us to understand, Harry, why NaRRA? Why is this bill important to us moving forward? And why is it that the government have to bring this bill to Parliament for Jamaica to move forward? There are many people asking, why not just work within the system that you already have? Explain to us why NaRRA is important, what it is about.
Well, one of the major things, neighbor, based on the volume of money that we will be handling over the next few years, we need to have a full-on framework and structure this money to ensure that this money goes to capital-driven infrastructure,
Yes.
things that will also push the country going forward, and also do it in a timely manner, because we don't have this access to this money for more than, I believe, 2 years, right? Which goes into 2027. And based on the current framework that we have in Jamaica, we could go the full 5 years, name, and never use the money because nothing was done. So one of the major things NaRRA allows is for us to fast track, which is now investments of minimum 15 million US going upwards. This also protects investors, neighbor, right? Because and protection in the sense where it gives them guarantee. It ensures that investors know that the money is going to targeted areas, right? Yes. It is going to drive development in sectors that needs to be developed, specifically, private sector, neighbor, because the truth about the rebuild is that it's not the public sector that will be rebuilding Jamaica, neighbor. It is the private sector. They're the ones who keeps an economy going. And as such, NaRRA fosters that relationship between government, governance, and the private sector. And this has given the private sector, and this consists of, investors internationally, regionally, and specifically locally, because we need to ensure that we give these people guaranteed outcome, but more so guaranteed timelines, right? That is the most important thing, or one of the most important thing when it comes on to this rebuild. It's not something we can spread over significant, like 1 term, 2 term, 3 term. We don't have that luxury, right? And as such, we want to also ensure that wherever this money goes, neighbor, it gives immediate return to pay for itself, but also pay for Jamaica going forward. So we can't do it the traditional way. One of the major things is that NaRRA is breaking down and also strengthening frameworks that we should have had at least 2 decades ago, right? And as such, we have to ensure that NaRRA protects the performance of not just a government, but ensure continuity and proper succession when it comes on to any program and projects that are taken on. And the people of Jamaica need to understand the magnitude of that. NaRRA is going to ensure that accountability is at its highest. Something we've never seen before.
Yeah, let me ask you. So the loan agencies or the institutions, this is part of the arrangement that the loan will flow to NaRRA and not to the government coffers.
Exactly.
You broke up a little there.
Well, it's setting precedents.
Yes.
Oh, I'm saying it's going to set a precedence. It's also going to ensure that it's not tied up in our.
I don't know.
Right? That's the beauty about it.
Sorry, you say it's not tied up in our budget.
No, it's not going to be tied up in procurement aspects and entities neighbor. So
Okay.
it really will be fast tracking a lot of things, so it doesn't get tied up unnecessarily. So and I always use, for example, what happened with the JCF, the police force, and procurement when it comes on to having gotten the cameras, right? That was something that took almost 2 years to get, and it was a necessity. But because of procurement and a lot to achieve that feat until 2 years after, NaRRA is ensuring that they remove that and that we can actually go ahead and do the things we need to do at a faster rate, at a more impactful area, and also we have accountability at its highest, and also to make sure that the people of Jamaica can ask any questions and they can get any answers at any given time, independent of any government or any member of parliament, any institution within government as well, right? Because NaRRA is one that will show that this development that will be done won't be partisan in nature. So you won't have, oh, I'm going to do this because it's in this area. No,